What an episode. Emma really is the true queen, or is she? Hi, I'm Zach. Follow me for more film and TV content. So, I just watched the new episode of House of the Dragon, and this is my review. The previous episode ended off with Jace dying, so I wondered where would this take the story going forward. We see how Rhaenyra feels so betrayed and mourns Jace, and decides from that point to take it upon herself to charge it all the way to the color and really meet Alison and Aemon head on with Vhagar. The news also breaks to Daemon, who is the MVP of this episode in my opinion. We see Rhaenyra and Daemon, charge all the way through with all the dragons and really show their full force, their conviction that this is the time for Rhaenyra to claim the Iron Throne. Something we've been waiting for since the start of the show and since Game of Thrones. 'Cause I really like how they focused on Alan and Clorelie's family dynamic and this idea of war ruining everything for them. There's nothing really left to pass down, but just the name alone is enough for Alan to be proud of and continue that bloodline, which I think speaks to how important namehood and titles are to these people of Westeros. We also see Aemond try to take on everything by himself and he ends up paying the price for it. I'm not sure what exactly happens at the end, but I'm assuming there's some kind of witch contract right as he meets his fate. Now, the big moment is obviously at the end of the episode when Rhaenyra stares down the throne with Daemon and really shows that she is not someone to be messed with. And this brings us to the surprise guest of honor of this episode, Otto Hightower, who is the hidden prisoner. And Daemon decides that the only way for Rhaenyra to claim her status as the true queen is to slay Otto, and this would not only be a show of strength but prove that she is the rightful heir to the throne. I think Rhaenyra being so emotionally all over the place is not really convincing of her conviction and makes her seem weak in the moment. So I'm not quite sure with the show taking that direction for her character. That said, I was really impressed by Emma Darcy's performance. They really brought in the all, and this is by far their best work in the show yet, which bodes well for the Emmys and the awards consideration. I do really like that final confrontation between Rhaenyra and Alicent when they lock eyes and you see that determined resolve finally come to the surface. But is it just me, or these past two episodes should have been the finale for season 2? It would have been the perfect way to end season 2, so I don't know why they did this structure. I heard it was to do with the strikes, but for me it still feels like a big misstep for the show. But I am curious to see where the show goes going forward from this point on, because the rest is a mystery now that Rhaenyra has claimed the Iron Throne.